अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश्शैतानिर्रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम इय्याका नअबुदु व इय्याका नस्तईन Myself Muhammad Subhan Pasha, rule number 35, BS Zoology, 3rd semester. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The topic of my presentation is translators. First of all, we are here to define translators. That what are translators? A program written in high-level language. It means well-defined and a well-mannered language is called as a source code. To convert such type of source code into a machine code, we need translators. And translators takes a program in written source language as input and convert it into a program in a target language as output. It also detects and reports the error during the translation. As you can see the translators in the diagram, that translators need 4 components: source code, translator, object code and machine code. Then we move towards role of translators. Role of translator is that translate high level language program into input into an equivalent machine language program. It provides diagnostic message whatever the programmer violates specification of the high level language program. As you can see that translator is a system program that converts a program in one language to a program in another language. Translators can be represented or denoted by following symbols. S means source language, T means target language, B means base language in which translator is written. First of all, source language program is given to translator. Translator is actually a basic machine on which translator is written, and it can convert one form of language into another form of language. It means to target language program. Next, we are here to describe the types of translators, that how many types of translator are there and what are their main functions and how they are specific in their actions. Actually, we know that there are different types of translator depending upon their functions, and we are discussing here three main types: assembler, complier and interpreter. As you can see in the picture, that translator has three main types as written in the yellow box. Translator, it means translator is showing its three types. These three types in red box, amplifier is written, in green box complier, and in blue box interpreter is written. These are the main three types of the translator. Now turn by turn we should like to throw some light on these translators. Explanation related to these types are given below in the following description. First of all, we are here to describe assemblers. That what are assemblers, what are their functions, what are their way of working. Assembler is a translator which is used to translate the assembly language code into a machine language code. As you can see the working, assembly language code is given to assembler and assembler convert in the mechanical language code. And further description of complier. What is complier? Complier is actually a translator which is used to convert programs high level language to a low level language. It translates the entire program and also reports the error in source program encountered during the translation. Now, source program will provide information to the complier. Complier has ability to remove error message. Then it will convert it into a target program. Next point is the description of interpreter. Now we are studying that what is interpreter, or definition of interpreter, and what its way of working and what is its quality or other thing. Interpreter, actually it is a type of translator which converts program high level language program to low level language. Interpreters translate line by line and report the error once it encountered during the translation process, like Complier. It directly executes the operation specified in the source program when input is given by the user. It gives better error diagnostics than a complier. It means that it has a better quality of type of translators. It means you can see here that high level language is given to interpreter has ability to convert into a machine language. Now we are here to throw some light on the way of working. Source program interpret receives information or input from source program, then convert into an output. Here there is a written shape of comparison between complier and interpreter. Complier, first point, performs the translation of program as a whole, but interpreter at the same time performs statement by statement translation. As complier execution is faster, but at the same time interpreter execution is slower. Programming language like C++ uses complier, but an interpreter programming language like Python and Basic and Ruby uses interpreters. Dubbing is hard as error messages are generated after scanning an entire program only, but an interpreter stops translation when the first error is met, hence debugging is easy. Next point is complier removes more memory as a linking is needed for the generated intermediate object code, but in interpreter memory usage is efficient, so no intermediate object code is generated. Thank you very much. If you have any question you can ask me. Thanks to listen me. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.